All right, I think we're live again. Okay, I think this is correct now. I'm gonna have to go check my no, don't leave. I have to check the audio. My audio's like people should be able to hear me. Audio input. Hello. Hello. Okay, that seems like it might be working here. Yes. Okay, perfect. So good. Okay. Wonderful. Well, I have to get my tea at some point, but welcome everyone. I am so sorry it's so late. My day clearly did not go as planned, but we are going to make the best of it. I have my ritual guide here, which maybe one day I'll be able to publish. And I'll actually see if I can also pop into the voice channel here. Okay, so I think I'm also in the voice channel actually of the Discord. So, haha, I made a joke. I lied. I'm actually able to be in the voice channel on the server. So, super cool. Just go announce that. Alrighty. So let's see here. I see we've got a couple people already on the Twitch channel. So the first thing I want to explain, Noumenia. Noumenia is the first day of the lunar month, and it is also basically a religious observance of that, and is actually still observed in Athens and very much of Greece. So that's pretty cool. And Agathos Daimon is basically, well, actually, before I go into that, so it's basically Noumenia is a time where we honor the household deities. I honor the whole pantheon, so we're going to be saying hello to a lot of people today. We are technically a day late today, or actually, I guess now we're 2 days late because the day ends at the sunset or whatever, but that's confusing. So, not only are we going to be saying hello to all of the Greek pantheon, as far as the main 12, but we're also going to be saying hi to a couple of others, like Selene is going to be making a small appearance, or at least we hope. You're going to have to excuse me. My voice is a little shot because I've been doing one event after another. And as I have many events coming up, I probably am not going to get my voice back for a while. Agathos Daimon is also something that we're going to be celebrating. And Agathos Daimon is like, I think I say it wrong, but I'm going to keep saying it this way for right now. Daimon? I don't know. It's your personal like spirit. Call it like a spirit guide. Actually, I have the text here. So the second day of every month of the Athenian month, it was a sacred day devoted to Agathos Daimon, which is called Good Spirit. Agathos Daimon is most often represented in the form of like a snake or a symbol of healing. However, it's also a function of one's being, a characteristic inherently neither good nor bad. So it's kind of like your own personal spirit. And so the first day of the month is Noumenia, or Noumenia, whatever. The second day is dedicated to Agathos Daimon. So the first day obviously goes to all the pantheon. The second is to the personal demon. The third is to usually Athena. The fourth is Aphrodite, Hermes, Eros, and Hercules. The sixth, we skip the fifth. I don't know why. I'm sure someone does. The sixth is to Artemis. Seventh is to Apollo, and the eighth is to Poseidon and Theseus. These are all the regular monthly holidays that I know of, and hopefully we'll be able to do every Noumenia at least as we go forward. But since it's the second day, we'll do combos. Now, I do want to also preface that I am going to be, as you guys can see, we have the altar here as the main view. I am not all prettied up, so my camera's going to stay off. But one of the other things, oh, I have graphics? Do I get graphics? Cool, sorry. New toy, right? My new restreaming app. So technically we're streaming both on the YouTube channel and on Twitch, which is totally cool. And I wanted to put a little bit of prefacing. So as I was saying, you guys can see the altar here. I'm going to have a real candle, and I have these LED candles. In addition, I will be doing an offering there in that center little metal tin thing. This is not my main altar. This is an altar actually at my partner's house, or my other partner's place. Anyway, so we don't have all the 12 shown here. So this is actually a really good opportunity to show off this altar that is a mesh of between things that are sacred and important to me as well as to my partner. So this is a really good opportunity to show a combination of beliefs. We're not going to go through it, but you guys can see I have a big seashell. I have this wonderful statue of Athena, which was given to me by Rio, who's one of our mods. So big thank you there. My partner had the statue of a bull, which is dedicated to Dionysus. For me, it's the symbol of Dionysus, which is great because it works well with his household as well. Oh, something happened. I heard a sound, and I don't know what that sound is from. Host 00312, thank you for joining us and for following. Thank you. One thing I do want to note here before we get started is that little tin in the middle is going to be filled with fire. I'm using 91% proof alcohol. This is just drugstore alcohol. I am also going to be, usually I do an animal cookie to represent our sacrifice. Today I am literally right now cooking chicken. And so we are going to actually have the joy of offering some chicken intestines. If this grosses you out, I will tell you when to look away. One thing I want to note is please be careful when you're using fire. Obviously, this altar is within a bookshelf. So I will show you guys on camera so that you know I have them. I have a damp towel. I have a metal container with a handle so that if the fire gets out of hand, I can just throw it into the metal bowl with the handle that I can safely use to get rid of it. I can smother it with a damp towel, and I also have a pot holder, and there's also a fire extinguisher nearby. So please be safe when dealing with fire. So just to let you guys know, and I'll show you, I'll actually have to physically walk over to it. I was actually able to stream the altar from my phone, and I'm physically here on the computer. How cool is that? So if you guys have special things that you would like me to say on stream for the offering on your behalf, you are welcome to, if you're part of the Discord server, put them in the text chat, VC text chat, or you can put them in the chat for whether Twitch or on YouTube, wherever you're watching it. I should be able to see both simultaneously. And I do have the Discord server up. If you would like to join the Discord server and you are not yet on the Discord server, there should be a link popping up right now in the chat, at least for Twitch. And can I show this? How do I? Nope. Okay. Let me go ahead and see if I can copy it into the main streaming chat here So it should pop up on both the YouTube and the Twitch. Awesome. So everyone should be able to access that. And without further ado, we're going to start with cleansing. I wanted to also say I'm offering a Chardonnay. I'll also show this on camera for my libations. It's just a small bottle of wine. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the other room now, bring over my offerings, and purify myself, cleanse myself before I approach the altar. But I can't do that here because I left the lighter in the other room. And then I'm going to cleanse the altar. I am using white sage. If you are using sage of any kind, please make sure it's ethically sourced. I got mine several years ago, and so I don't want to get rid of it, so I break it up into tiny pieces to use. And I think that's all of the disclaimers here. If you have a deity that is not within the Greek pantheon that you would also like us to honor, just go ahead and put it in the chat. All are welcome here. And thank you all for joining me. All right. I believe you guys should still be able to hear me when I go over to the phone. So we'll see here. And we're just going to move this over a little bit so you guys can, get a better. Okay. So now before I do anything with the altar, I'm going to purify myself. And actually, before we do that, let me show you those safety items I told you about. So again, I have a pot holder here. I have a damp cloth and a metal bowl, little pot here, so that if anything happens with the fire, I have a safe way to dispose of it. Again, please be safe. Use the fire or your craft for practice. I do have that little bit of white sage here. And I purify myself so that I may appear before the household gods, free of all, save my own body, mind, and soul. And I'm going to go and put this in front of the camera here. So if you are joining us, this is your time to repeat exactly what I say to purify yourself. Take a deep breath. Can you smell the sage? So repeat after me. I purify myself so that I may appear before the gods, free of all, save my own body, mind, and soul. And now I'm going to purify our space. I purify this space so that I may worship the gods. I forgot the rest. I purify this space and this altar so that I may speak to the glory of the gods and worship them. I purify this space so that I may worship the gods and give offering and libation and speak to the glory of the gods. So I'm going to take this here and I'm going to go ahead and actually put in a little saline glass right there. And we are going to turn on our candles here. Alexa, please turn Death Star to 10%. Mood lighting. And I'm going to see who's back at the computer so I can read the rest of the ritual. This is very cool. I'm very excited about this. Oh, we have to light the candle. I'll be right back. I don't know if you guys can see this place is filling with smoke. Kind of cool, actually. So we light this candle to Hestia. Hestia, eldest and youngest daughter of the Titans, Rhea and Kronos, sister to Zeus, Poseidon, Demeter, Hera, and Hades. I call out to you, guardian and protector of the Olympian hearth flames. I welcome you. Come now to this house. Come now to this stream, to this video, to the homes of those who participate and watch with us. Come now having one mind with Zeus. Come now with Hera. Come now with all your brothers and sisters, and with all bestow favor upon us. Hestia, gracious goddess who sits in the heart of each home, who lives in the heart of each one who reveres you, each one who holds you dear, each one who turns to you for strength and harmony. Hestia, goddess most needful, goddess most serene, goddess most esteemed, the heart of the city is yours as well, great goddess. Within your realm are those who serve the state, who work for the good of all. Your blessings fall on the honest, goddess, and your wrath on the corrupt. Defender of the householder, guardian of the hearth fire, Hestia, we praise and honor you. Okay, so the next section is where we're going to give incense, libations, and offerings, okay? I use the same sage as incense because I'm very smell sensitive, so I can't do that many smells. So I'm going to go over to the altar, and after I say the part of the incense and do the food offering. So if you have an incense right now, now would be a good time to light it, and I'll say the incense offering for you. We offer this incense in the name of the household gods on this, the first day of the new month, well, second day of the new month. On this, the first day of the new month, may the aroma please you and make our homes a shadow of the comfort of great Olympus. We thank the gods and honor them for all that they do for us. Now I'm going to go over to the altar, and if you're squeamish, now may be a good time to look away. I'm going to show you guys because I think it's really cool because I very rarely do real like meat offerings. So this is raw meat. Be warned. I'm offering also other things. We're actually offering corn and chocolate and a blueberry because it's very small. And we're going to be offering a chicken heart and I think a chicken lung. I'm not that good at biology, so we're just going to hope that I picked out the right ones. I will put them into the little tin, or little metal container there, and then I will light it on fire. So, and I'll come back here and I will say the food offering part. Okay, so we're here. You guys can see me. Again, we're going to be offering some corn, blueberry, some dark chocolate, and I think we also, sorry, we have chicken brain. Sorry, we have chicken brain, lung, and heart. So this is very rare that I actually do a raw meat offering. So now, if you're squeamish, would be a good time to look away. So we are actually going to start with the brain because, or part of the brain, because it's the first piece on top. So this is very cool. That in there. Make sure to clean your hands if you will handle raw meat for offerings. Next, we have our blueberry. And I'm actually going to pick this up and make sure there's enough room for everything. Then we are going to go ahead and put in, I believe this is the heart. So very, very cool. I'm pretty sure that, is it the heart? Yeah, I think this one's the heart. Yeah, the ventricle or whatever it's called is right on this side. So this is very, very cool. I'm oddly excited about this because, again, I very rarely do raw meat offerings. We have our piece of dark chocolate here. We have I put 4 kernels of raw corn. It's about to get cooked. And we have a chicken lung. So that's pretty cool. So this is the most meat I've offered them. Just double check. Yeah, that is very full. And the alcohol is actually already in here. So I'm actually gonna move this candle away to the side here so that in case anything happens, there's not 2 sources of flame. So that's gonna move over. And now actually, instead of using our lighter, because it is alcohol in there, again, please be careful if you're ever doing real flame, especially with liquid fire. We're gonna use a match to light this. So we're gonna take some of the hearth flame. Yep, there it goes. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do what I wanted to do. And now I've done something very dumb. I meant to, actually, that should be fine there. I will actually try to smother the fire in a little bit just because that is a really big flame. I'll have to keep a close eye on that during the video. So, there it goes. I was about to say it should die down in a second. So it's actually wicking because it's touching the meat parts of the actual offerings. That's pretty cool. That flame is a little high. I should do something dangerous now. Okay. I just smothered that for a second because I want to put that flame down here. So see, this is where good fire safety comes in. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab that. And I'm gonna put it in this second container here. just to separate that from the base a little bit. And what we're actually going to do is put that down here. That's easy for me to move later. And we're going to restart that flame now, just in case. I'm a little worried about that base because that base is actually plastic. And we'll actually go ahead and move Hestia for a little bit. Here we go. So that should be okay now. Okay, and see, this is why good fire safety is very important. The flame, it was a little high, Chucky. It was a little high, yeah. Sorry, I can't see your comments when I'm in the other room. But we fixed it, right? So, and again, the flame bursts up when it's actually consuming our offering. So that is, it's a good thing, but for the bookshelf, it's a little high. So we're now going to say the food offering portion. So if you are giving offering, go ahead and give your offering, and I will say this for you. We offer this food as sacrifice to the gods. On this, the first day of the new month, may it be nourishing, though a crumb by comparison to the feasts of the halls of the gods. We thank the gods for all that they have bestowed upon us and for all they have done for us. Now we have our libation. So I'm going to go back over. There's a lot of getting up for me right now. We're going to go pour our libation, then I'll come back and say the libation portion, and we'll go on to honor each of the gods individually in all of their glory as we pay very close attention to the flame. So we have our Chardonnay here. There we go. It's funny because this bottle is specifically for doing offering. So we have our little shot glass or ornamental shot glass. I don't know if you guys can see it. There you go. That flame is just so I'm gonna put that all the way back here, so that's away from our current flame. I'm actually push our stand away. So that's plastic. And although it is high heat plastic, I always do get worms. So again, you can pour your incense, not your incense, your libations. We offer these libations to the gods, to the mother and father, to our brothers and sisters, our aunts, our uncles, and all their mighty kin, be them named or not, on this day, on this, the first day of the new month. We thank the gods for all that they have bestowed upon us, for all they have done for us, and we thank you. So the next portion is honoring each of the individual gods. There's no particular order here except for the fact that we end off with Zeus and Hera. We are going to start with Selene. I call to Selene, mistress of the silver moon, sister of the sun, daughter of the elder gods, sky-riding goddess. Sky-riding goddess, your white hands firm upon the reins, guiding your pale chariot across the night sky. Your eyes like stars, your silken hair as black as night, a shining crescent at your brow. Kind-hearted goddess, beloved and beautiful, your light falls ever on lovers' silent trysts, on the kisses sweetly captured, on longed-for embraces, as well as you keep the company with mothers in their midnight walks, bringing your comfort to the crying babe and the weary women alike. Ever changing one as you wax and wane, do farmers plant their fields? Do women count their months? Do witches work their spells? Fair Selene, beacon in the great dark, we honor you. Next is Hermes. I call to Hermes, son of thundering Zeus and gracious Maya, fair of face and kind of heart, Hermes, protector of the home, provider of feasts and frolic, courier of dreams. Kind Hermes, we call to you. Hermes with ready wit and a lightning smile, wing-footed, carrying the words of the gods, quick-thinking one who takes interests in the world and workings of mankind, bringer of luck and clever schemes and tricks, we honor you. Hermes, bearer of the herald staff, your gifts are great. You guard the homes with consistency and care. You grant us a portion of your own craft, cunning and skill. You are ever with us, O Hermes, O God who holds in hand the good of men. We honor you. Next is Apollo. We call to Apollo, radiant and beautiful God, bright-haired son of Zeus, strong of arm and flawless in form. Of all the gods, none are equal in your beauty and grace. Excuse me. Apollo of Leto, you were born and well-favored Delos, in Athens and in Sparta and in all the lands were you honored. To you did men and women offer prayers for health and healing. To you did poets call for inspiration, O leader of the lovely muses. Apollo, never has your glory been forgotten. Throughout the centuries have artists turned to you for light and vision. Great Apollo, I praise you, we praise you, and we honor you and thank you for your gifts. Next we have Artemis, Athena, and then Ares. We call to Artemis, daughter of thundering Zeus and blessed Leto, fleet-footed bow-woman, roamer of the woodland, wild-willed mistress of beasts, fierce-hearted protector of young girls, Artemis, friend of the hunter and the fisher, friend of the mother and midwives and all small nurslings, friend of maidens, unfettered and free of spirit, far-shooting goddess, goddess of the strong voice, whose words of the heart are heard. We call to you and honor you. We call to Athena, clear-eyed daughter of Zeus. From his head you burst forth in brilliant armor, a warrior from your first breath, born with all the skill and all the insight and all the guile of the old warlords. Bold Athena, whose favor falls on the brave and on the clever, who hones the wit of the scholar and quickens the nimble fingers of the artisan, who offers counsel reasoned and reflective, far-sighted, builder of cities, who leads humanity towards concord and community, granter of the gifts of civilization. We call to you, Athena, Athena of wisdom, Athena of skill, goddess of agile mind. For your works we praise and honor you. We call to Ares, son of thundering, noble Zeus, and wise and watchful Hera, strong one, swift one, clever one, god of impulse and movement, god of battle and fight, granter of courage and strength, granter of the will to endure, friend of the wronged and vengeful. O Ares, we call to you. Dear to you are the beasts that feed on blood and carnage and flourish in the barren fields of battle. Ares, savior of cities, shaker of spears, bright-helmed one who lends us the strength, who lends strength to the weak, the courage to the fearful, the will to the clouded, and vengeance to the wronged. Shed down a kindly ray from above our lives and strength of war, that we may be able to drive away the bitter cowardice from our heads and hearts and crush down the deceitful impulses of the soul. Restrain and also the keen fury of the heart, which provokes us to tread in ways of blood-curdling strife. We thank you for your gifts, O Ares, and we honor your calling. Next, we have Dionysus, Hephaestus, and Hades. O Dionysus, great god of the vine, son of thundering Zeus and headstrong Semele, loving husband to warm-hearted Ariadne. Dionysus, deep-hearted one who knows the souls of men and women, whose hand is ever open, ever within reach. Dionysus, god who runs in the dark, who sees with eyes shut tight, who dances to the heart's strong beat. Ever you are yourself, ever constant, yet ever changing God of those who are trapped, those who seek your truth in their own. One moment. It is Dionysus to have our stream interrupted, right? It's very cheeky. Let's see here. Dionysus, god who runs in the dark, who sees with eyes shut tight, who dances to the heart's strong beat. Ever you are yourself, ever constant, yet ever changing God of those who are trapped, those who seek your truth in their own, those who seek vision beyond seeing, those who seek wisdom beyond knowledge, those who seek the self, pure and sweet, and those who seek clarity beyond definition, who seek to embrace the uncertain, to hold but loosely to what is true beyond trust. Dionysus, we praise, we honor, and we thank you. I call to Hephaestus, ingenious son of Hera, father of the fair tressed maids and bold-hearted heroes. On the isle of Lemnos, where you stood your fiery forge, a land beloved by you above all others, were you well honored, Hephaestus, by all of those who work in bronze and smith hot iron, were you lorded throughout the land. Those who craft and crochet, who knit and work with nimble fingers, mighty Hephaestus, master of craft and art, builder of palaces, maker of the keen-edged swords and impenetrable armor, creator of all manner of finely worked trinkets and baubles. O beauty falls from your hands, Hephaestus, as artistry falls to those who you favor. God of skill, God of craft, God of skill, God of craft, God of artistry, we call and honor you. Hades, we call to mighty Hades, Lord of the dusky underworld, Lord of the dead, provider of the hearth and home to those who have passed from our presence. Mighty One, elder son of ancient Kronos and good-hearted Rhea, devoted husband to tender Persephone, to your halls do all men and women one day make their way. The riches of the earth are yours as well, Hades. All the precious gems locked away inside the sturdy stones. All the rich ores are held within your realm. The seed that is buried in the soil, waiting to pierce the surface, are likewise within your domain. Benevolent Hades, granter of wealth, from your hands fall riches untold. Master of dreams, through you do our beloved spirits yet speak. Holder of the gates of the world to come, Hades, the final friend of all mankind. We call, we honor, we thank you, beloved Hades. And in cheekiness, Demeter comes next, followed by Poseidon and Aphrodite. We call to Demeter, daughter of deep-hearted Rhea and wily Kronos, great lady of the land, queen of the fruitful earth, sustainer of mankind, loving mother to rich-tressed Persephone. Goddess, we see your hand in the rows of golden grain, in heavily fruited trees, in fields of scarlet poppies blooming amongst the barley, and in the passing of seasons, and in the fury of a mother wronged. By your will, it is, Goddess, that the fields flourish, that the trees bear sweet, sweet fruit. By your goodness, it is that we harvest enough food to feed our families. Your gifts are precious, O Demeter, more precious than the gold and jewels that lie beneath the new-sown seeds. Your blessings are the air that we breathe, the bread that we eat. Blessed Goddess Demeter of great heart, we thank you for each day, for all that you have given us, for all that we know of life. Hail and thank you, beautiful, blessed Goddess Demeter. I call to Poseidon, son of ancient Kronos and wild-hearted Rhea, God of the deep seas, maker and master of horses, trident bearer, earth shaker, Lord of the beasts of the deep, Lord of the thrashing waves, sea god, we call to you. Dark-haired Poseidon, you hold in your hands the waters of the world, those briny depths that brought us all into life, that carried mankind to many lands, to grant wealth and wisdom that nourished our furthest forebears and formed the patterns of our lives. Poseidon, Lord of the darkest sea depths, Lord of the crashing surf, your hair is with brine, your eyes cold and with the blue. Keen as winter waves, winter waters, within your domain, we live only by your goodness, and within your domain, your wrath, you raise the four great winds, you hone the rain to a cutting edge, you turn the waters of your realm to cruel ice. Our lives depend on your balance, Poseidon, on your generous hand and open heart. God of ocean, God of the salt of life, God of the rhythms of the world and waters, we praise and honor you. Aphrodite, beautiful, blessed Aphrodite, daughter of the deep sea, daughter of the broad sky, foam-born goddess, glory of Olympus, you who are the holder of our hearts, the inspiration of both desire, carnal and refined. Your promise a flame we cannot help but touch, your power a torrent we cannot withstand, your will a need we cannot resist. Beloved Aphrodite, unparalleled goddess, you who sees the truth within our hearts, who holds us close to yours. We see your gifts in the world, both in the small beauties, the treasures in life, and in one another. All things, all life, all men, all women are incomplete without your presence, dearest Aphrodite. Aphrodite, glory of Olympus, unparalleled goddess, we praise you, we honor you, and we delight in your gifts. And now next we are going to be praising Zeus and Hera. I'm going to take a small drink for a second, and hopefully that'll give you all a chance to take a breath and a drink as well, because after that we will be honoring Agathos Daimon, and that'll be the end of the ritual, which we of course are going to end with Hestia. All right, I got my drink. Thank you, Italian Gamer Maid. I appreciate it so much. It's a little raspier than usual, so. All right, so we're back. We're going to be honoring Father Zeus and Mother Hera, and then following that, we're going to be honoring our Agathos Daimon, and we're going to be wrapping up the ritual. I call to great, noble Zeus, son of mighty Kronos and deep-hearted Rhea, father of the deathless gods, ruler of bright Olympus, master of storms, and consort of blessed Hera with splendid eyes. Father Zeus, defender of cities and homes, kindly Zeus, who watches the world, friend of the fates, giver of good fortune, by your goodwill are our cupboards full, are our children strong, are our minds and bodies sound and vital. I sing to the joys of Father Zeus, chiefest among the gods, greatest of all-seeing, Lord of all. Be gracious, all-seeing Son of Kronos, for to you we give honor and thanks. I call to Mother Hera, radiant daughter of Kronos and blessed Rhea, Queen of Olympus, dark-eyed goddess, beloved of thundering noble Zeus. Stately and beautiful goddess, friend of women, friend of marriage, protector of home and family, most lovely and exalted goddess, we call to you. We praise you, bright and noble Hera, O gracious queen of the deathless gods, dark-eyed goddess, fairest of the children of Rhea, cloaked in the starry skies, garland in poppies fragrant and blood red, crowned in the brightest of gold. majestic one, whose blessings are sought by all, whose gifts are treasured, whose favor is surety of good fortune. O Hera, champion of great cities, warder of the bonds of marriage, protector of women, unparalleled goddess, we honor your beauty, we honor your wisdom and your might. Now we're going to be calling upon our own Agathos Daimon. With our incense, with our libation, with our offering and sacrifice of food, do we honor you, O good spirit, as well as the household gods. Now this part you can repeat for yourself because we're of course individually calling our own individual good spirits, our own Agathos Daimon. So I'll go a little slower so you guys can repeat it if you like. I call to you, my own good spirit, my Agathos Daimon, my companion through life. From the day of my birth have you walked next to me. You have turned me away from all evil, kept me safe from those who would do me harm. In days of old, kind spirit, you received offerings of strong wine. You were honored at great banquets and in the home. Faithful one, unfailing guardian of my luck, I turn to you for counsel when I am in doubt. I turn to you for direction when I am uncertain. Mindful and helpful spirit, I thank you for your guidance. I thank you for your blessings. Agathos Daimon, I honor you. We have given thanks. We have honored our mother and father, our brothers and sisters, our uncles and aunts, and all the gods, be them named or unnamed, on this day. We honor the new month. We honor our Agathos Daimon. And with these honorings, these incense, these libations, and these sacrifices that we have made in their name, now we accept any blessings and messages that the gods may have for us, and we are honored to receive them. Of course, we shall not forget gracious goddess Hestia, goddess of the home and hearth, first and last born daughter of the Titans, Rhea and Kronos. To you we offer the last, as all pious mortals should. We humbly request, Goddess, that you tend to those whom we love and guard the homes of the pious. As humble servants of the gods, named and unnamed on this day, so the gods will it, and so it shall be. Yanito. That's the word. Thank you all for joining me. I'm very grateful that you all were able to come on, and those who watch the replays, thank you so much. I hope that this has helped you honor the new month, the household gods, and your own Agathos Daimon. I have to say I got chills several times during that. I always do. And I'm grateful that you all were able to join me and watch this. I know it's very late. Sometimes things don't go as planned, and as much as we may plan as mortals, perhaps it is the gods' will that things were things happened as they did. Oh, it's 7 a.m. for you. It's 10:30 p.m. for me, so yeah. I actually meant to do this a few hours ago. It always takes me about an hour to do the Noumenia ritual because it is so long. Now that it's also 10:30 p.m., I have not actually had dinner, so I hope that you have a great breakfast, Italian Gay Mermaid. I'm so glad, Chucky. I love doing the Noumenia ritual. I think it's the most important for us to do. And even if it's late, even if it's the next day, even if it's the weekend, and several days later, to honor the new month and to honor the gods in this way, to me, it's like New Year's. It's starting the new month right. It's giving them the reverence. And I think that they know that. I don't know Iana. But I hope that those are good dreams and that Hermes couriers to you more wonderful dreams and messages from the gods. And if you guys haven't done so already, please, let me see if I can copy this again. Please feel free to join us on the Discord. We have some other things coming up. I should probably go check my own schedule. Oh, bless you. Yes, may the gods bless you as well, Italian Gay Mermaid. I'm not familiar with that deity, Chucky. Okay, so today was the Noumenia ritual. On the 11th at 11 a.m., I will be doing a Demeter and Persephone ritual. So please join us again and bring your flowers. I will be hanging out. I will attempt to hang out in the Discord voice stream channel. So if anyone wants to give offerings, you can join in and you will be heard on the stream as well. It will be audio only. And then right after that, we'll go straight into our Minecraft server play. I'm going to pin the Minecraft server IP address or whatever it's called in the Minecraft server, in the section of the server for games to play Minecraft so everyone can join in. I hope to see you guys there. And of course, on Sunday, we're going to set our weekly goals and intentions as well. We're going to check in and set the weekly goals and intentions for next week on Sunday. I think that's actually the 13th. I am going to be trying to think about how we're going to celebrate the Eulanesian mysteries. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to message me. And thank you all again for joining. And I hope the gods bless you on your journeys. Goodbye.